Hello, hello, my friends. How's it going? It's about that time. We're gonna get back to it. Some more Hollow Knight. We are, oh, hello? Is it not gonna load up? God fucking damn it. I accidentally, let's see, can I refresh this at all? I had forgotten that, that my capture card was unplugged like 30 seconds before the stream started. So I think maybe it's freaking out. Let's see if I can re-add it. Game capture? Yeah. Oh god. No. Oh my god. I can't do it. Hold on, let's see. There's gotta be I think it's video capture device. Maybe? Yeah, there we go. Found it. Nice. And then I just need to do that. We're gonna be fighting Radiance tonight. Likely. I need to do a little bit of prep, but other than that, we should be pretty much ready. How are you guys doing? It's start of the weekend. It's another weekend. We got 5 weeks until me and Pizza get well, not 5 weeks till we get married. That's like around 6 weeks, but 5 weeks till we go on the vacation where we get married. So we're just waiting on that. we're just waiting on that. And my birthday. I'm not doing anything crazy for my birthday. I just like waiting for my birthday. I love the relentless. I like my birthday. I like the relentless passage of time. Okay. So I also forgot. I do not have Swift Strike. It is a thing that I have neglected to get, and it's something that I have not missed. Like I haven't felt like I needed it at all. But now I know that I will probably need it for the Hollow Knight, at least, to get him down. I don't know if I don't know if we could beat him on the first try or not, but we'll see. Let's see, where is it at? Where is it at? Oh, you know what? I think I know where it's at. I need to go down to... I need to head on down to Kingdom's Edge. So we'll head over to King Station. But yeah, I'm gonna grab Swift Strike. It would be neat if I could get a soul fragment, a soul vessel fragment, but I have no idea where I would start it. Like, even if I were to look it up, I wouldn't know exactly which ones that I've gotten yet. It would probably be really annoying to find out. So I guess we'll just have to like happen upon it if we end up finding it. There's this chest up here that I still don't know how to get to. How do I get to this thing? From underneath the platform. Wow, okay. It's all Geo in this, That wasn't anything. I've wondered all game what was in that chest, and it was just Geo. Okay. We're gonna go Swift Strike, and I guess fight. I'm not too optimized. our main strategy for Radiance is going to be the same strategy that I did for Violet Pool, I think. I'm just gonna make my spells as powerful as possible and spam the Shriek as much as I can. Because that thing does a fuck ton of damage. It's really been helping me out for the past, to make all these other bosses really help. I also don't think we need to upgrade any other spells. I think we've already gotten all our spells upgraded. So could be possible. I wonder what other rewards do we get from what's her face for. Like when we get past the pure nail, or not the pure nail, the woken nail. What else does she give me? Or does she give me other things? She told me to come back when I had 2,100 essence. Oh, nice. That's stuck. Okay. I don't know why I call it Swift Strike. Nice. Alright, I think that's pretty much all I need to prepare. I don't want to hunt around too much for anything else, really. I guess we could start the Grim Troop if we wanted. But like I said, that's going to be about the same difficulty as... What things do we get? Okay, let's see. Let's see how we fare. Before we do anything. Really? Twister. I don't think. Soul Catcher. I ideally want a 3-notch one because I don't think I have. I guess we take Grub Song off and just stick with Soul Eater. Let's try it. We didn't use any health, which may be a mistake, but we'll see how we fare with pretty much an all damage setup.
Hakana Sagamos.
I'm impressed, little ghost. You've burdened yourself with the fate of this world, yet you still stand strong. To break the dreamer's seals would alone be considered an impossible task, but to accept the void inside yourself that casts you as something rather exceptional. Alrighty. Okay, I can't remember the attack patterns, but I think we'll do an okay job. First try, okay.
Get the!
Okay, this is where the hard part comes. This is the part that's gonna take us the longest. Yeah, the second phase we got there pretty fast, so that's a good thing. Looks like our strategy is pretty much gonna work. We just gotta be careful about our dodges and make sure that we're not probably gonna die at least a couple times. It's pretty much inevitable. Right there. We got lucky the first time.
Okay, but you expect that, like...
Oh! I didn't realize that gives you. Too careless. Oh god. Oh god. Now my time is up. Oh yeah, he did go to the thing. He just threw in an attack in the middle of it. Because I pulled off like 3 of those attacks on him, or 3 of those shrieks on him, and... Or a third phase. God damn it. So, it doesn't matter how many hits we get him through. It looks like he has a chance to attack, or even if he's due to go to the next phase, he'll still do a few attacks in between. Strategy, so we just need to prioritize dodging and then hit the shrieks where we can. It does refill our health though, so that's I don't know if oh god. Shit. Oh my god. Okay. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to prioritize dodging really hard. There's very, very little. did! Are you kidding me? Yeah, he just did. He just did. I knew he was going to. Shit. Okay. More radiance. More fun times with radiance. Oh boy. Wait, no. We're getting to the second phase pretty. Two out of the 3 times that we fought her, we did. Oh no, I'm doing bad this time. Oh no. Oh no, he hit me. That was a good series of hits though, so. I need to make sure that I'm dodging before I think it's prevalent to do so. God damn it. break where I can recover. Oh no. Come on. Okay, let's do it. Want to at least get to the third phase. Yeah, that's the only issue there. Using the shriek holds me in place for at least a second. So I just got to make sure that I'm not gonna get hit in the process of me doing the shriek. God damn it. Yeah, honestly, the Hollow Knight is the really easy part of this whole thing. It's not that hard to get him down. Okay, we made it to the. Is that the last phase with the platforms? No, is there one more? Okay, so we made it to the phase before the last one. It makes sense why, when you first play it through, it's a formidable boss fight or whatever. But once you figure out how powerful that fucking is. Okay, but it looks like we can get to the third phase pretty, phase. And yes, the platform thing is probably going to be the worst part. Because I think the reason why I'm able to get the black surface. I'm glad it kind of fills up our soul gauge at least a little bit. Oh, never. I think it's probably left over because of I keep on pressing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah! I hate those fucking things. Those orbs are so bad. I can handle everything else. The orbs are the worst part, because the homing is so strong.
Stop it!
That was bad.
Get the!
I'm so glad I don't have to worry about how much health I have at the end of that.
Yeah, I've always.
What?
I hate it!
That power, my power button's really flat, so. Stop it. God damn it, I knew that was gonna happen at least once. In order to get him down really fast, it looks like I need to hit him with the shriek. Yeah, you just gotta yell at him.
Get the!
Okay, let's try this again. I don't think I have enough soul to do a full. Okay, I don't have enough to do a Why did I walk into that? part is going to definitely be the most annoying. I planned 18 streams for Hollow Knight, and I set myself a hard limit there. It's gonna be either be Radiance or but that means we got 6 streams, which I think is pretty decent for the DLC stuff. Mommy Radiance says it's time for it's torture time. I was hoping I'd be able to get her down while I had some soul left in me. Okay, so I guess a couple objectives for the Radiance fight. The ideal scenario is that... I mean, obviously the ideal scenario is that we don't get hit. But the ideal scenario is that we get through the first 2 phases and we didn't waste our soul. Not waste, but we have soul left over break. So that way we can heal. Are you kidding me? He's stabby himself. Well, we're only 45 minutes in, and we're already out pretty okay. Radiance.
Just stand still, please.
I realized I need to get posture I was playing drums and I realized sitting up straight with a thing that doesn't have a backrest fucking hurts. Why is that? And then I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, wow, I'm script up. Assume the streamer position. The streamer position is where you oh god, stop. Wednesday, the Animal Crossing, I don't know if I talked about this yesterday. Animal Crossing DLC is coming out. Did I talk about this yesterday? The expansion pack and how it's anyway, the Animal Crossing, 3 updates coming out with all sorts of already? Okay. I didn't expect that. I haven't seen this ending yet, because I never beat Radiance the first time. That was a lot faster than I expected. I'm kind of reeling. So the egg just closes up. It's cool. Oh hey, it's our titular protagonist for the game that's never gonna come out.
Aw, he dead.
He saved the world. I mean, I guess, to be honest, if he's about the same as the other ones, I imagine that he's probably he go to rest too, like the other ones. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right there where it said "Dream No More." Makes me think that like the Hollow Knight was just like a construct that was like forced to be. Like, obviously forced to be a vessel or whatever, but just, like, forced to be alive in general. Or, like, kind of like a half-alive, like a dream, I guess. Half-alive, half whatever. I'm sure there's all sorts of different fucking... This game's been out forever. I'm sure there's all sorts of theories about it. But that's my impression about it. But yeah, this is pretty fucking cool. Does it puts me back in my last save, right? Okay, cool. So we could do the DLC, and we can get started on the Grim Troop. This stream. I expected to spend the entire stream fighting Radiance, but here we are. Let's go track down the Grim Troop, and then I think we'll work on the Pantheon after that. From what I can tell, Nightmare King Grim is about as hard as the Radiance, if not more. So that'll be another thing to work on. I'm kind of proud of myself, though. Honestly, pretty good. Additional animals. Not translation, not Shalalu. Who's not Shalalu? But yeah, I think definitely we're gonna have enough time. Maybe. Yeah, we'll at the very least be able to get to the boss of the Grim Troop DLC. The Pantheon, I don't think we're going to be able to finish in 6 streams, unless we were to get to Nightmare King Grim within the next 2 streams, and then we dedicated the last 4 streams to the Pantheon. But yeah, we'll at least start on it tonight, and then on Wednesday, I think we're probably going to play Animal Crossing. And then next weekend, we'll do more Hollow Knight. And then the weekend after that is going to be Halloween weekend. I think we'll do a spooky game. And then we'll finish out Hollow Knight. And then I don't think that we'll start a new game until December. Because I'm going to have a week where I'm going to be off. Well done on achieving this great feat. You persevered and you triumphed. We hope you enjoyed yourself in the world of Hollow Knight. Yeah, we'll meet again soon on the... When did Hollow Knight come out?
2017.
It was 2017? Really? It's been 5-6 years. 5-6 years. Thanks, Team Cherry.
The last DLC pack came out in.
Oh, really? I guess it hasn't been that long then. Oh, I got 94% completion, and we beat it in 30 hours. That's not bad.
That's really not bad for how long it is.
Yeah, that's not too bad. And then 94% is not. That's probably better than I've ever gotten completion beating a Metroidvania.
Although to be fair, it goes up to 111%.
Oh yeah. Well, we got the Coolio screen. But yeah, now we'll be all prepared for when Silk Song comes out next year, or the year after that, or the year after that. Okay, so let's get our navigation shit going. Navigation systems online. We're probably gonna have to do some grinding in the Coliseum of Fools once we get the Grim Troop stuff up. Dash master.
Oh yeah, because I forgot the King Grim comes with a huge
Yep. I guess we'll just stick with Long Nail, and then I'll get Life of 4, and then I kind of want Sprint Master. That'll help us move relatively quickly. Oh god, the movement feels so much better when I have the Sprint. I wish I could have Sprint Master on all the time. I was just talking about how I didn't like, I guess the default movement speed, it doesn't change, like, because I was just complaining yesterday about how Metroid Dread, I don't like how Samus always runs.
Yeah.
All the time. Like, I wish I could tilt the screen a little bit so that she could walk. But I guess Hollow Knight doesn't, I guess most Metroidvanias just give you a base movement speed that's, like, pretty slow. So I'm just not used to the fast movement speed in Dread by default. Okay, so Nightmare King Grim is up in, or no, they set up their thing, their tent, right?
You have to activate it first.
And he's up in the Howling Cliffs. Yeah. We need to go to the Howling Cliffs. But yeah, I think that once we finish Hollow Knight, we won't start another game. If I have any streams between that and when we go to Sedona, I'll probably just fill it with some other games, do some random filler games, and then I guess I haven't really decided on what we'll play after that. I have quite a few games that I would be valid things to start, I guess. We can play Oblivion. I haven't played an Elder Scrolls game in about a year. I think that might be a good one to do next, and it would be pretty lighthearted and funny, I think. His Cornifer's on this side of the Howling, or I don't know. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. These blasted plains stretch never-ending. There is no world beyond. Those foolish enough to traverse the void must pay the toll and relinquish the precious mind this kingdom grants. Wait, does this mean... Relinquish the precious mind. I can't tell if it's meaning that you'll lose your mind if you go out, or if it's saying that you'll lose like the bug sentience. Like somehow the kingdom gives these bugs sentience in some way. But I guess that wouldn't make sense then if Silksong was a thing. Hello.
There actually is a decent bit of lore that suggests that, like, the king was the one to grant bug sentience, and so if they try to leave, they lose their mind. And that's part of the reason Coral loses his memories when he leaves.
Really? That's interesting. So somehow... It seems the theory is that the king somehow gave sentience to these bugs in some way, and that if they left, they would lose their mind. But I don't know if that, like, ends when, like, the Hollow Knight shit goes down, or whatever. I don't know how they're connected, but that's interesting. I guess I haven't really... I always just assumed that the sentience was just a part of the world. The corpse of a large bug. I'm gonna give... There's our boy. Wait, did that just activate the thing, so now they're back there? Oh. There is at least some sort of... Like, there's no way that this is just like a normal world and the king came in and added all of this stuff. There's got to be, like, some sort of, like, bugs, like, obviously there were bugs before the king, right? Obviously there were bugs, so maybe it's just, like, normal bugs, quote-unquote, that he managed to give sentience or whatever, because I was just thinking, like, the dream world and, like, the worms and, like, this shit, like, there's no way the king created all of that. But I'm sure that he played a role in a lot of, like, more of, like, the normal bugs gaining sentience or whatever. Okay, so I imagine they're back there now. I guess I'll have to read up on the lore just a little bit more. I really liked... It doesn't really... I'm not a big fan of games where you have to go and seek out the lore. Like, it's not part of the game or whatever like that. So I might just go out and read a bunch of the stuff. I don't want to go around and try to find it in-game. Oh, look there! Something strange and sinister has suddenly appeared. Fills me with dread. I think it best I try to ignore it. Land, different from the last. How many more will we see? Yeah, like that. There's other lands, obviously.
Nasu Kimmel.
Did you call us? You called us and we came. We came! You don't look scared. Why did you call us? Ah, it doesn't matter. Don't tell me. We came and I can smell something. Something deep below us. I want it. I want it! Smell! You're hiding something very nice from me, aren't you? Shouldn't hide something so nice. Show me. Show me! Put it on quickly. She wants to eat. She wants to eat my little badge. I think maybe Fragile Heart. Ah, that charm. Beautiful. Most precious thing. Little lovely. Will you let me see it? Have to show it to me. Such a little beauty. Such a smell. Such a smell. Gobbled. Amazing. Ah, so good. So tasty. A perfect thing just for me. Give it back to me.
Salty.
Beautiful, delicious. You're good, little lovely. You're very sweet to bring me such a gift.
Double fuzzy.
Made my gift. Ah, somewhere below, yes? Very good gift. Very tasty, delicious.
I've already
Want
cut.
something, little lovely. You don't want to take my gift back, do you? Yeah. So nasty, so cruel if that's true. Once you give something as a gift, it's lost to you forever. Why are my lifeblood hearts off to the side? Okay. A
No
gift for
slime?
you! So greedy. But I can show you something if you're nice to me, little lovely. Will you do a nice thing, lovely? Give them to me. Your Geo. Give me your Geo and I'll give you a gift. I have just enough. I love it. Thanks. Unbreakable heart. Cool. So the rest of them is gonna be a lot of Geo. I still don't. It's still off to the side. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, it reset it. Cost 2. That's how many does it give us? It looks like it gives us about 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it gives us 2. Which isn't as much as Lifeblood 4, but it is what it is. Go check out. Let's go see what Mr. Grimm wants from us. Hello.
Babala Geno.
You called us. Speak to Master. The flame burns bright inside one's mind. Kin heed the call, cross lands and paths. Hello. He's got a very raspy voice. I don't know if I would give him the raspy. I don't know. I guess I do kind of want to stick with the choice that. So, it was you who called us. Well met, my friend. Well met. I am Grimm, master of this troop. The lantern has been lit and your summons heeded. A fine stage you choose. This kingdom followed by worm and root. Perfect earth upon which our ritual shall take place. And you, my friend, your own part is far from over. As the lantern flared, your role was cast, our compact written in scarlet fire. Eager we are to see you commence, but first, some illumination is required. Yes, give me the tiny child. Across these lands my kin now spread, harvesting that essence peculiar to my breed, the flame and dream. Seek my kin, claim their flame and return it to me. Together, marvels shall be achieved. But don't fret, small one. For this task you won't travel alone. My child shall guide you to the flame and gather within itself that burning essence. Like you, the child plays key role in this task. Only with it by your side will the flame and my kin reveal themselves to you. Thanks, bud. Okay. Let's go. Feed the child. Feed the baby. Looks like he takes 2. We'll just take off. We'll just take this off. Then probably take that off. I guess I'll take off Tiny baby. I don't think it'll take too long to gather this. And we'll get some geo along the way. And then I think we'll probably try and find out policy since we haven't gotten that last. Farther along. Oh yeah, these. Can you stop? Get it. Rat bastard. Next one. City of Tears. There's one in City of Tears, and there's one in Green Path. Yeah. Yeah, I just use my teleportation thing in Dirt Mouth.
That's a good idea.
Okay, City of Tears, nearest one to that. Oh yeah, it's just outside of here. Yeah, I mentioned earlier the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack thing that I don't think I talked about yesterday. It's worth talking about again, even if I did. But fuck Nintendo. fuck them and their $50 expansion pack that you have to pay for. You have to pay for the Animal Crossing expansion. Like, okay, for those that don't know, the NSO expansion pack is $50. I don't think it's in addition to the other Nintendo Switch subscription. It's you just pay $30 more. You don't pay $50 more in addition to the 20 tab. But anyways, it's $50 a year. And you might be thinking, yeah, that's fine. You know, Xbox Live Online is $50, $60, and I don't think those are good either. But my issue is that the Nintendo Switch Online already was not good. It was just they were having you pay $25, but it was just that it was cheap enough to justify. It was $25 a year for online play, and you got the Super Nintendo stuff and the NES stuff as like an extra little treat. You know, it wasn't really. It was just to sweeten the deal. It wasn't anything like worth anything because you can play them for free online pretty easily. So it was just kind of like a nifty little thing that they added in. But I guess Nintendo thought that it has some sort of value because with the expansion pack, they decided to add in N64 and Genesis games, which is neat. I thought it was maybe going to be like $5 extra. I think that would be okay, even if it's not ideal. Whatever, I'd pay $5 extra to get N64 games. No, it's over double the price of the original subscription. And it includes the new upcoming paid Animal Crossing expansion. But if you don't have Animal Crossing or don't want to play it, I guess you're just shit out of luck. You have to pay the $50 regardless. So yeah, it's bullshit. And I will say this every time that I get the chance on Twitch. I don't care if I get in trouble for it for whatever reason. I don't think I will. But just pirate Nintendo games. It's always fine. It's always good. always a good idea. Especially if they're going to be trying to charge you nutso amounts of money. Hello? Time for your shenanigans, okay? Oh my god. Which one is it closest to? It's closest to... Looks like just the regular green path entrance. Or tramway. And back we go. I got this chair to make my back not. It feels like, as I've been sitting in it for a long time, it doesn't like. It feels like it's not supporting my back. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just using it wrong. My posture cannot be fixed by mere chair. Piercing cry from the well. It echoed about my mind and left me all in daze. It was a foul piece of death, but this cry sounded different. Something happened. No, don't tell me. Foul events are brewing. It's probably better I don't know.
Baba Gondala.
Very good. The warmth of the flame that gathered together. A masterful opening act. The air hums with excitement. Dear child, you've done so well. Let your fire burn even brighter. He's got a raspy voice.
from idle youth to deadly companion. About these dangerous lands, its aid will no doubt be welcome. Just don't neglect our dance, for it too continues. Keep hunting that scattered scarlet essence. When the child is filled with flame once more, return to the stage and the performance will begin.
Let's go get the flame. So I need to go up to his ass. I think these guys are the harder ones. Oh God. Next one. I'm glad there's not too many. So when we get these ones, do we fight them? Like is that the last one? Like I could have swore there were like 2 battles. Okay, cool. 2V resting grounds then. He goes. Makes the noises. I heard the unlock sound. What did I I did a mental so long to the left and it went boom, and I was like, what? Alright, next one is down in the Kingdom's Edge. King Station. Hop on over there, and then we'll come back up, and then we'll have a Grim fight. And then after that, I think I have another set of objectives. And then after that is Nightmare King Grim, I think. That was the last one? Okay. Back to the Grim Boy. I don't think our spells will be as effective against him. So let's go with Quick Slash. We'll go with Unbreakable Heart. And I think Life Level 4. Let's play it safe. Give ourselves a lot of time. I can't remember what his moveset's like, so.
Baba Gondala.
The child burns with flame.
Oh, so man.
Wonderful. My king arrived and the time has come.
Glorious.
Searing fire. It carries well the ritual's promise. Dance with my friend. Crypt awaits. Show them you are worthy of a starring role.
Okay, it's coming back. Just a wee bit. Oh, you got a Dracula moveset. I didn't realize that. This is the Dracula. So it looks like our spell might actually see if we get anywhere with that. From what it looked like, that thing where he's doing the balloon in the middle, the spell damage. A lot more of my health real fast. I was used to having all that health. At least I think. I want to double check and make sure that I'm not wasting my time. Really? Yeah. Rubber fly, I guess. I think rubber fly would only be really super useful at quick slash. Let's do. Let's do quick focus. I guess I could have also just put on Sharp Shadow. That might be helpful. Sharp Shadow or Quick Focus? Let's do Sharp Shadow. Because that'll at least do damage and we can dodge through a lot of his dashes. Oh, that only takes him 2 ways.
Come here.
Got debated. Jump over those. That's what I do. Like it's just like a tiny difference of like the distance between where it is and the top of my head. Just by the sheer variety of moves and how fast he executes them. Let's see. Sharp Shadow is kind of helping me. I really wish that I didn't have to waste a notch or 2 notches on the rim shot. This looks like it's probably going to be the best bet that we're going to have. November 5th is the free update. And also the paid. Ah, you bitch. Oh! We got his second thing. I imagine we'll get the third. Okay. The paid DLC comes out the 25th, and then the free update comes out the 5th of November. I don't know why that's weird, but sure, why not? For my birthday, I guess I'm getting the paid expansion. I think that'll probably be a good enough birthday gift for me. From me. I don't know why I'm jumping at buying it, because, I mean, I guess it'll probably have me playing a little bit longer. There was a need How are you gonna do that twice? I think I figured out how to dodge those little flames. Dash. Oh, really? Nice. Okay, well, then it might not be that bad.
Go, so man.
Hear how the crowd adores you. They've not seen such a show in a long time. Our child has grown, nourished and strengthened by the heat of our passionate dance. The two of you will feature in many tragedies and triumphs together, I'm sure. And so our great ritual nears its end. Will you continue to harvest the flame, even though now you surely see its ways? Your scarlet eyes will watch you keenly.
Onel gato.
As the last lingering embers of this kingdom, then return to me, and we will complete our dance.
Give to me.
Hey, a charm notch. Nice. Wait, am I not? Wait, hold on. Okay, I was worried. I can't upgrade. Once I defeat Nightmare King, I can't upgrade. Let me make sure. Does divine disappear? Hold on. Okay, so she arrived in Unbreakable Charms. For 9,000, she'll upgrade Fragile Greed, and then for 15... I forgot. I should have upgraded that first. Fuck! Damn it, that would have helped with our Geo thing. Okay, so I guess that's our next thing to do, is we're going to need 9,000 Geo to upgrade Fragile Greed to Unbreakable Greed, and then after that, 1,500 for Unbreakable Strength. Or, 15,000. So, due to how the banishment ending works, the Unbreakable Charms are permanently unobtainable if the knight decides to banish the troop. If Divine has a charm currently consumed with a Grim Troop is banished and it is left on the ground still in its fragile form when returning to Burtna. So...
That's only okay. So I guess I should have gone over this. So there are two ways for you to resolve the Grim Troop.
But I like them. I don't want to banish them. They're good, I think. Really? What bad thing do they do? What do you mean by essence? Is it just like the flame shit? I just don't see how it's. I guess I'm trying to figure out what the good thing the memories do, because also. Oh really? Interesting. Yeah. I guess that's the only bad thing that I can see out of the troop being a thing is that there's like the troop members are enslaved or whatever. Slavery is bad indeed. But if it was just them getting rid of the memories, like throughout Hollow Knight, I haven't really like I had this dilemma when I was reaping the souls of the dead people in the cemetery or whatever, and I was like, yeah, no, I didn't. I know I didn't have to do that or whatever, but like also I was just like, what's the moral implications of this? Like, because there was also like there were a few of them that were like, yeah, get me the fuck out of here. Like especially like the boss, like the Dream Warriors or whatever. They seemed like they were in like some sort of state of like torment or something, like lost or something like that. So that's kind of what I was thinking. But also the spirits in the glade just seemed kind of like they were doing whatever they were deciding, you know. So I don't know. It's weird. It doesn't really give you a clear moral implication for like the essence stuff, because like the essence gathering is part of like getting the true ending or whatever. So I don't know. Weird. Interesting. I think I'd rather have the Grim Child, but yeah. Probably, as long as we get these flames within the next hour, which I doubt will take long, but it should be good. I didn't equip my fucking compass. That's what I was missing. I was looking around for charms, but I was missing my set. We still probably need to. Quite a big boy. Oh, and he does 2 damage this time. These ones might be a little bit more annoying, right? Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Wow. That's the first time I got killed by one of those guys. Use guys. Alright, there's another one in the ancient basin? Yeah, okay. Country tram, take me, ham, take me, ma'am. That's what I say. That's what I say to the big, tall, busty goth woman at the lesbian bar. Take me home, ma'am. That's you. Yeah, she's. Yeah. Take me home, ma'am. That's what I. Whenever we go out to the bar and I'm just too drunk, I'll turn to Pete and I'll say, "Take me home, ma'am." I have never done that. Evo. There he is. The Fungo Wastes. The Funko Wastes. Where all the Funko Pops go to rot. The Funko Pit. Oh, cat's bird. Cat's bird.
Absurdo.
Let's see. Main station? Yep.
Coro.
Cats do not burp. I guess that makes sense. They don't really breathe through their mouths. Good leg. I'm gonna shake his hand. Good doing business with you. Really? What does a cat burp sound like? It probably sounds awful, like a... Oh god, what's it gonna sound like? I don't know, that didn't sound real. It sounded like a man. Be burping. Adorable. You love to see it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say that didn't seem real. Definitely not. Yeah, it seems cats don't really, and if they do burp, it's probably not gonna sound like it's probably Okay. So now we can head back up. This little leg, he's so comfy. I kind of want to get that other flame just to see. Wait, it disappeared. Was I supposed to remember where it's at? Let's go check it out. I want to go see if it's still there. Distant village. I think it was over on this side. Maybe in here? Oh, hey.
Babala Geno.
You came. You have gathered the flame, and so the time for the ritual's completion is upon us. All you must do now is return to the Master. Thus it goes, as it ever has. We are like the notes in an old, old song, you and me. And yet, it is not merely by fortune that we meet here, in the darkest, farthest reaches of the world, where my Master's scarlet eyes cannot see us. A song that never ends is no song at all. You take part in the ritual, yet I sense you truly have no Master. Is it so? Perhaps together we can banish that livid flame and let this dead kingdom rest in peace. If you wish to silence the endless song, meet me where it began.
Baba Gondala.
As long as you do it without regret, I will bring you hatred. Let's see. I kind of want to see. You found playing the accordion. If they do not already have 3 flames, he then offers to help the knight banish the grim troop. Should the knight complete the ritual instead, he explains that he bears them no hatred. Rum is next found in the Howling Cliffs in the room of the nightmare, and White intentionally drops his staff into the brazier so it can be broken. The knight chooses to leave the room before breaking the brazier. Brum disappears and banishment is unavailable forever. I guess. I don't know. I kind of want to do the banishment, to be honest. Let's see. I want to see what the charm that I get. Happy tune charm. Oh, it's carefree tune, I think. Carefree melody, yeah. It has a chance to block damage when the knight is hit. Damage from environmental hazards cannot be blocked. The block chance resets to 0% every time the charm prevents damage and increases with each hit, taken up to a maximum of 90. The average block chance is 22.4. The hit count does not reset upon death or when the charm is unequipped, which makes it helpful in Radiant fights. The charm is also particularly useful when no accessible means of healing are available. I guess it would be pretty fucking helpful for the Pantheon, at least. Sure, why not? I don't want to do the banishment, though, yet. I want to go grind out Geo. So that I can get the upgraded charms before I banish them. And then I guess we'll just fight Nightmare King during the Pantheon. I do kind. I want to. There's a lot of bosses. I don't want to waste too much time, I guess, on Nightmare Grim either. At least because I want to see the other Pantheon. Like I want to see the Pantheon bosses because there's a bunch of new bosses that show up. Like you get to fight the Nail Master, the Nail Masters. I think you fight all of them. Yeah, you fight all the Nail Masters and stuff. So I kind of want to see those fights instead of, and then I can just do Grim during that. Is he the same boss when he's there? Or is he more powerful when he's there? Or is
Oh
he
yeah,
the same boss?
Nightmare King Grim is.
No, I mean like.
Oh, yeah. Rigger shows up, and I think Nightmare King Grim launches. I think Nightmare King Grim only shows up during the last run.
What I'm saying is the Nightmare King Grim in the Pantheon is the same Nightmare King Grim that you would fight if you did.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
boss fight.
cool. I didn't know if the boss fight was like a more powerful version of that, like an already more powerful version of Nightmare King. Okay, I guess let's go to the Coliseum and grind that out. Get the Geo that we need to upgrade our charms, and then we'll go banish them. Okay, let's go down.
Tiema palava.
So we'll do a couple, we'll do a couple Trial of the Fool runs, and then we'll probably call it a night. Yeah, I think the charm, because I do like the minion. I think the minion would be cool if I had a different build. But I honestly can't see myself using it a whole lot. It's gonna take up like 3 or whatever, but it's just not as immediately useful. Because I doubt it'll help me a whole ton. It's really the only other shit that I have to do with Pantheon anyway. Oh shit. Okay, I need to get about 250 more Geo before I can enter. Whoa! Angie. Give me Jibo.
again.
Oh, the mark of the worm you bear is a change you seek to save this ruler. That choice is yours. Always the smallest creatures that attempts the largest things.
Let's go enter this frickin' trial. I don't think it'll be too difficult. It's mostly going to be like we're going to have to get used to doing it multiple times. I think to actually get something out of it. So we'll just have to find the most efficient way to get through. I get the feeling it's just going to be the spell thing that I was looking for. There's a lot of flying enemies there. I did. I guess I haven't gone through here. Ah! Thank you. Thank you, Grimchild. What is it? Oh, it's just a quick item. I guess that'll be a good source of money. We have a few items that we haven't finished. God damn it. There's a whole gang of them. BB Bow. Ideal setup. I'm definitely not going to use it. Let's go. I think maybe a soul eater. Oh, I don't know. Soul eater. Diamond stone. And I think we'll probably be best served. I think healing is probably interesting. Do Unbreakable Heart. Or I can just go with Life Orb.
Hello, Minima.
Welcome back, Lord. trial is going to entail, but I know it fucking sucks. Get out of here. Oh god, these things. Oh Jesus, I forgot. It's definitely coming back to me. So far, okay. Fuck aspids. I like heard it like in the bathroom and I was like, what the spells are definitely the way to go. Especially with something with heavy platforms like that. I know that I said that it was really annoying to do for the radiance fight on those platforms, but with and flying enemies just in general, and I can usually knock them out with one or two good shrieks. I honestly think that going through, even though it fucking sucks, going through the path of pain really helped me. Just platforming, I guess I've noticed myself using a lot more potions, like little situations, not just here, like not just because I always used to go. Okay. Nope. They just really like seeing people they put up against each other. Oh, that would have been a good shriek if I had reacted.
Now, get to
Yeah, we'll call it there. Woo! Yeah, I don't think it'll be too rough. It's just gonna be a matter of me focusing and getting through it. How much if we get like 3,000, I'm guessing it's about 3,000 geo if we get the trial of the pool. So about 3 successful pool runs, and then we can go upgrade our greed charm. And the greed charm doesn't affect the amount. I could have swore that the last time I tried, because I remember we were talking about, because the last one that I played Hollow Knight was when we were in Sedona 2 years ago. Okay, cool. Okay. So, once we get Unbreakable Greed, we need to, you know, honestly, do I even need Unbreakable Greed? Because we're at the end of the game anyway, and I'm not going to be needing money for the Pantheon. Yeah. So I guess we'll just save up for Unbreakable Strength. That's the only one I really care about, because Unbreakable Greed is going to be useless outside of getting the other charms. So we'll just do a bunch of the trial of pool runs. It should take like 5 or 6, maybe. 5 or 6 successful runs to get us enough to upgrade our charm, and then we can go banish them, and then we can move on to the Pantheon, which shouldn't take long. I think next stream we'll be able to get the charms done and banish them, and then we'll spend the rest of the streams working on the Pantheon. I don't know if we'll finish the Pantheon, but we'll try. We'll try our darndest. So yeah, let's look around, see if there's any other streamers that we can raid. Boop-de-doo. Boop-de-scoop-de.